All right, next. Nepal's mad honey that causes hallucinations.
In the remote...
The climb is insane. I think we've seen a video about this, but this is like really in-depth, and this guy's a really good YouTuber.
In the remote high cliffs of Nepal, only just 2 weeks a year, a very rare honey with hallucinogenic effects is harvested. Mad honey. This extraordinary honey, produced by the world's largest honeybees in the...
Yo, was that him on that? Oh, fuck no.
Himalayas, contains very potent
That motherfucker just started tripping.
toxins. These toxins can distort your senses in unimaginable ways and send your mind into vivid hallucinations like hearing...
Yeah, they probably started fucking with him. He was like, what's the recommended dose? Oh, 6 tablespoons.
voices that don't exist.
Something way too high.
Or seeing the world around you melting away.
Well, it's also the dangerous bit of that is that honey, it can also be poisonous at a certain level. Like if you were to like chug a bunch of it, you'd probably have to go to the hospital.
To reach the rare mad honeycombs, hunters climb hundreds of meters up unsafe cliffs, relying solely on just a rope ladder. They use only their bare hands and...
I don't see why they can't farm this. You know what I mean? Like, I know they go up here and it's kind of like a farm, but they're kind of just like gathering it like in a natural way. I feel like you would be able to like capture some of these and make it for you.
Feet while bearing countless painful stings from the...
Yeah, no, dude. Barefoot holding a fucking stick on a rope ladder 500 feet in the air while a bunch of wasps are stinging you.
Giant bees.
Or bees.
Throughout history, locals have used mad honey in small doses as a cure for various diseases and an aphrodisiac. But the line between its unique healing capability...
Why is everything an aphrodisiac? That's just a fucking placebo, dude. Everything, it's like, oh yeah, this is, locals have used this as an aphrodisiac. Whenever I'm watching a video about fucking any type of drug, it's an aphrodisiac. What is that? Something that gets you horny. Or like blood flow in the genitalia reasons, like chocolate is technically chocolate strawberries are technically an aphrodisiac.
Abilities and toxicity is razor thin. An extra spoon of mad honey might cause a slowed heart rate, paralysis, or even loss of life.
Oh, so it's a honey packet. Oh, I've had one of those. So some dumbass chatter. Oh, I had 4 of those before I went to class today.
The remote village we are visiting, only one family
these are honey packets?
is left practicing mad honey hunting. Just like in this 7,500-year-old cave painting, their ancient methods have never changed. And their way of hunting honey is something that you...
Would you try mad honey? Yes. 1,000,000%.
You won't see anywhere else. After 36
I don't know how much I would do, but yeah.
hours of flying and road tripping, we finally arrived at Tansi village and met the Gurung tribe. They've migrated and settled here from Tibet.
How are you?
Fine.
Your father is the main honey hunter.
Yeah.
Wow.
According to their custom, the newcomers like me must wear an amulet for protection against harm, illness, and evil spirits. So
So he doesn't get stung by 1,000 bees as well and get fucking have an anaphylaxis, a terrible allergic reaction.
Before going honey hunting, the lady blesses me with water and ties a thread around my neck. We're currently heading towards the honey hunters. We're making our way downhill along a path with rice terraces.
Namaste. Namaste.
Here stand 3 generations of honey hunters. Budiman, his father, and his grandfather. The years of hard work are visible in his hand.
Getting stung. How many times do you think they get stung every time? If you're cutting up their honey and there's thousands of bees, dude, you're getting lit the fuck up. Probably like at least 50. 50 to fucking 100, dude.
Every year, he goes to the towering cliffs to seek mad honey. Everyone is busy with their tasks right now. They are getting ready to...
What I was going to say before I started having a fucking cough attack, it's crazy this is like an actual place. Like, you always watch documentaries and you're like, oh, this is cool. But like, people like right now are in Nepal in this village, like getting ready for a honey harvest.
Hunt the golden potion. Nanda and her father are making plans to decide which cliff they will go to while the others prepare the hand.
Well, I don't know what season they harvest it.
And made tools. To create a ladder, they are carefully fitting these wooden rungs into the braids of 2
That probably provides a lot of money for the village, too, if this is the only place you could get it.
bamboo ropes, which are meters long.
And I wonder what makes it hallucinogenic. Probably something the bees eat.
At the top of the cliff, Nanda and the other villagers are making final preparations. They are firmly securing the ladder on the trunk of a tree. Getting the ladder close to the beehives is crucial.
If you're not allergic, you would be fine. Even if you're not allergic to bees, if you get stung 100 times, you could go into anaphylaxis. You could just have an overwhelmingly bad reaction. Like, I'm not allergic to bees, but if you get stung 100 fucking times, you're probably going to have a really bad reaction. But they also might be used to it.
Meanwhile, others are making a huge bundle of freshly cut leaves. They place some chalks in the middle and wrap it around with a rope. This giant incense is the only defense of the honey hunter against the bee colonies.
Oh. I thought they were just walking in and going, just whacking that bitch.
जब एकचोटि धुवाले लाग्यो उ लट्ठाउँछ पहिलोचोटि धुवाले जान्छ जब अनि उ चाहिँ पहिलोचोटि चाहिँ एकदम रथनेर घुम्छ झ्याप्प एकचोटि भेटिसकेपछि उ लाटो हुन्छ कि
How long do bees live? They probably don't remember them. Maybe queen bees. I know queen bees live longer. But imagine they throw the rope down. The bees are just in their head. Oh, these motherfuckers again. Oh, these assholes again coming to fucking take my honey. Oh, you think a little smoke's gonna stop me this time? And then they fucking get all relaxed. Like 30 days. I think queen ants and queen bees live pretty long, though.
Ever been an incident that you were caught in a fire?
The honey hunter might catch fire if the rope burns.
What's this for?
It's a strap for securing it.
All right.
The hunters put on their beekeeper mask. It's time to go down. The ladder they use is 80 meters
Yeah, getting stung in your hands and shit's nowhere near as bad as your fucking face.
long, but the cliff is taller than that height. So Nanda starts his climb from the top of the cliff instead of starting at the bottom. I will stay with the group providing support from below the cliff. It's better to put the beekeeper suit on because this place will soon be swarming with angry bees.
All right. You're good to go.
The mad honey is produced by Apis laboriosa, the largest honeybee on Earth. Being 3 centimeters tall, this species is twice as large as the average worker honeybee and has long stingers that can easily penetrate clothing. Their first stop is a ledge right above the giant bee
Penetrate clothing?
hives. Here they rearrange the position of the ladder. To make the ladder stay balanced, Nanda's friend climbs down to the lowest point of the rope and waits
Why don't they wear gloves? Fucks with your dexterity and capability. Dude, they're hanging off a fucking cliff. They probably want as much control as they can have.
there.
With this teamwork, they will get the
Like, those gloves are not... If he was hanging on, it would be slippery.
mad honey, and we will be able to taste it.
Why is it so?
यो डर छ कि छैन भन्ने कुरा त्यो जोइन ढुङ्गाहरू खुस्किन सक्छ यो के अरे खुट्टाहरू चिप्लिएर पनि त्यो डिलको चाहिँ जोखिम हुन्छ क्या त्यो खुट्टाहरू डिलमा आफ्नो सेफ्टी हुँदैन डिलमा लडेर पनि मान्छे गएको नि छ
गुरुमा 3 जना गयो मोरले कुनै बेला टोक्छ कुनै बेला यसो ज्यानमा मुठी हुन्छ जति 100 150 200 भन्नु सक्दैन
कोही नै हुन्छ नि डराएर मान्छे नै ढल्ला जस्तो नि हुन्छ नि धेरै टोक्यो
The
When
honeycomb
they fall from the rope, too, then they're fucking dead.
surface is covered with black layer of bees. Consisting of up to 100,000 bees, each colony builds one vertical exposed comb at the cliffs reaching up to
That is so many fucking bees, dude. How the hell are they gonna cut that shit without getting stung?
1 meter in length. Smoke is rising. The bees have sensed danger and are now doing their defense wave by moving their abdomens up and down in perfect sync to scare off the enemy. This optical illusion confuses predators by making the bees appear as a single massive organism. The bees are now
Yeah, that shit ain't fooling me, though.
fighting off my drone. They are seeing it as a giant buzzing intruder. It's time for the most
Oh, cool light show. This is where I just start blowing smoke in their face. Just hitting a fat vape box mod. Calm down. I'm stealing your honey.
multitasking part of the job. Nanda has a lot to juggle. He uses 2 poles, one to balance the basket. To keep the pole steady, he uses his foot, and with the other pole, he is cutting the huge honeycomb while the bees are furiously buzzing around. Every time, he cuts out several kilos of honey. Bees may sting him over 100 times each hunt, but he has to stay stable. The hunter's gotta be quick and careful up there.
Wow, so he just has to not react.
Only safety is the rope tied to the bamboo ladder. Any wrong move could be fatal.
Yo, they evolved to start biting through the rope. Yo, that's gotta fucking hurt.
How many years he has been hunting honey?
भयो धेरै 20 एकै भयो होला
मुटु चाहिन्छ यसलाई तपाईको नि मुटु चाहिँ ढुङ्गा
He getting high before he fucking does this shit? Oh my god, dude. I'd be fucking tweaking.
जस्तै बनाएर जानुपर्छ भिरमा लड्न चाहिँ उस्तै मान्छे त जान सक्दैन भिरमा सबैले भिरमा बह भन्छ रहर गर्छ तर आइसकेपछि चाहिँ सबैको सातो लान्छ त्यही हो
त्यस्तो बेला लाग्यो फेरि धेरै नै खाँदैन
यति खाइ नै लाग्छ
They don't eat it much. They only eat a few spoons a year. It affects us for around 24 hours. You're high for 24 hours.
3 चम्चा खान्छ त्यो लाग्यो भने लाग्छ 24 घण्टासम्म लाग्छ त्यसले त्यहाँदेखि छोड्छ
If I take a spoon of honey, what happens?
You become a training, vomiting,
You would faint, vomit, and be unconscious. What?
and unconscious.
What if I take 2 spoons?
You don't know anything.
I will be like paralyzed.
Yeah, 1 day for like a paralyzed.
One day you would lie down like paralyzed. So he would just he would have to go to the hospital.
We're going
A
back.
spoonful's a lot. Dude, I feel like I saw that one dude from Barstool do like 3. There's a video of a guy from Barstool doing 3. And then he goes and chills by a pool and just starts yakking.
Is it started raining? We don't want our cameras to get wet. Honey hunters will meet us in village. Namaste.
Yeah, it does vary. It's probably depending how strong it is.
So
Kind of like weed strains.
while he was cooking, lights went off.
These days, the monsoon rains are about to take over Nepal. The electricity has been out for 3 hours now, and it's starting to get dark. The honey hunters couldn't return.
Oh, what a great time to eat some fucking honey right now. A thick storm's coming and there's no power. Yo, just rip 2 full teaspoons, dude. Just right down the hatch. See what happens.
To the village yet. Megu is cooking some veggies and rice for us with the help of a flashlight. Finally, all the hunters have returned to the village safe and sound after a long day.
Did the bees sting?
Right here.
How much honey did we hunt today?
One bee is still inside my clothes. Why did you not get it off of you?
गयो 6 महिना
Will you all go if the weather is good?
पानी पर्यो भने भोलि चिप्लिन्छ अनि भिरमा जाने अलि डर हुन्छ राम्रो भयो भने हामी जान सक्छौँ
Tell us what has happened to your father.
अन्डा हालेर म हालेर
He mixed a raw egg with some mad honey and drank it.
घोलेर खादियो एउटा बुको हामी ओड्नु
Went to the toilet after half an hour and slept there for the whole night.
बुको त्यही बिछाएर रातभरि त्यही सुति बुढो त्यो भोलि बिहान त यो उकालो छ नि त पल्लोबाट आउनु उकालोमा त हात र खुट्टा भरि त्यो भक्कल यहाँ पुगेको थियो फेरि भागिहाल्यो तल 3 दिन
Ran away. He slept for 3 days. Yo, that shit makes you trip that bad.
सुत्यो भने बुढोलाई बिचारा लट्टै बनाएको तल माथि सबै भइदियो कि
I was really excited to try mad honey today, but now it's
After that? What? Yo, I wouldn't even want them to tell me that shit. If I'm doing it and they're going, yeah, my dad did one. He threw up on a toilet, fell asleep, woke up the next day and ran away and then fell asleep on the ground for 3 days. I'd be like, what?
past 10 p.m. and everyone needs to wake up early for tomorrow's harvest. Trying it alone at night might not be safe, especially in a remote area miles away from the nearest health facility. So I have to wait until tomorrow to give Mad Honey a go.
We're gonna have breakfast. It's like 7 a.m. in the morning. After breakfast, we'll go for honey hunting. This time, I'll taste it. We were there yesterday Today, which way are we going to go? The other side?
Other side, yes.
Are we going to climb up or
Yo, and if he's never done hallucinogens before, this is gonna be fucking horrible for him.
climb down?
Climb down.
Today we have a larger group with us. They believe that today's
And
location
he's gonna eat it while they go honey hunting.
will result in a bigger mad honey harvest. Now it's time for the hunters to sacrifice.
Oh my god, they're gonna fucking kill a chicken. Fuck, dude. Yo, imagine they give you the honey right before, and you hear, wham, just fucking chops his head off. I just be like, you have to fucking sacrifice the chicken right in front of me while the honey's just fucking hitting.
the chicken.
Wait.
पहिला चाहिँ हामीले यो पूजा गरेर काट्यो त्यसकै रूपमा काटेको एक्सिडेन्ट नहोस् कि भनेर त्यस्तो
They're cutting these wood pieces to add to the ladder.
The ladder is so heavy that even 2 people can hardly carry it. While they get the chicken ready, we're making our way to the cliff where the honey will be harvested. The path is much more treacherous today, with slippery grounds.
This bridge has collapsed due to landslides, but we have to get to the other side because that's where
So they're gonna walk across that shit?
they will harvest honey. Okay, it's alright, it's alright. We have to be like synchronized because we are shaking the bridge. Very dangerous. You fine?
Yeah, I'm fine. And
Okay.
you?
I am fine.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm coming down.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
Yeah, I got it. If there's anything more dangerous than mad honey itself, surely the way of harvesting it. If he falls down from that
That is so much higher than the last one. Yo, the last one, the ground was here.
age, there's no way he can survive. It's at least 100 meters.
I took this off, but he told me to put it on again. Maybe in an hour we will have a lot of bees flying around, furious bees.
Even
all the way from where they are?
while we were waiting, some bees had already started to defecate on us. What you see on his finger is bee
Yo, they start pooping on me?
feces.
This honey toilet.
So this is bee poop.
Nanda and the other hunters are back at it again. The ladder and the flaming bundle are lowered. The mad honey harvest has begun.
See how he fixes this stick with his foot? Amazing. He's like,
That's wild. People will go through this to get high. Well, they're doing it because it's economic.
acrobat there.
Granotoxins come from the nectar of rhododendron flowers that bloom in the Himalayas, and it takes about 4 million flower visits for the bees to make just 1 kilogram of honey. And an average worker bee produces only 1/20th of a tablespoon of honey in its entire lifetime. So it's not surprising that the 200 grams of rare harvest mad honey, which has the highest amount of granotoxins that I am about to taste, is currently
He's trying the fucking strongest one?
being sold on the market for approximately $400. However, it's a sad fact that hunters risking their lives earn less than $50 per person by selling kilograms of honey. Here comes
That doesn't start a wildfire. It rained the other
a
day.
basket full of honey straight up from the cliff. The team is now extracting the mad honey. They use a straw sieve to filter out larvae, dead bees, insects, and other impurities and store it in the plastic jerry can. It's finally time to taste the mad honey. This is where things get really exciting. It has a slight bitter taste with sweetness. I can really feel the granotoxin kick in almost immediately.
It's tingling, right?
Yeah, there's a different texture.
It slowly burns your mouth.
It already started, as you said. It's like eating something spicy.
Yeah.
But there's a risk I didn't think about.
तपाईँले खाइसक्नुभयो लाग्छ भिडियोलाई त मलाई लाग्यो यहाँ राख्नु हुँदैन माथि लानुपर्छ।
I definitely don't want to experience temporary paralysis or unconsciousness out here in the middle of nowhere, so I'm moving fast.
When you get
Bro,
intoxicated,
he could fucking pass out from that little amount. That was a lot. It really didn't look like he did that much. That was less than a tablespoon. It looked like he did like half of a teaspoon.
with this honey, you'll be like dead for 12 hours. You cannot move your body. Yeah, it'll be hard for us to help you, carry you this mountain.
Even that amount will get me high? Even that amount.
Sometimes, yes.
We have a lot of way to go back.
We are hurrying to
Damn, he's holding him
return to the
too.
village. I hope my body does not give up. Since we climbed up high enough, we're going to take a quick break here. We will eat the chicken which was sacrificed before the honey harvest.
Take it, brother.
Thank you, brother.
He was stung several times and a painful one was right on his lower lip. It's visibly swollen. Eating something will slow down the absorption of the mad honey and the granotoxin entering my bloodstream, so we can keep going with less rush. Mad honey is considered the earliest known biological weapon. In 67 BC, as the Romans invaded the Black Sea region, the soldiers of the Kingdom of Pontus placed mad honeycombs along the path of the Roman army. The Romans
Really? So they would eat it?
couldn't resist, became intoxicated, lost their guard, and their lives were ended tragically.
When I have the
Wow! They used it to kill people.
perfect dose, I see more clearly. I feel active mentally, and I can work more, I can focus more. I use it as a meditative purpose.
What is right dose?
It depends on the honey. This one is very strong. 1 tablespoon is okay for me. If you overeat, then it's going to be very bad for you.
I finally got to the entrance of the village without any trouble, and here I go for one last
Yo, when's he trip though?
dose of mad honey here. This time, I'm not holding back and squeezing a generous amount
Yo, he just ate a whole fucking cube of that shit.
of mad honey into my mouth.
I ate a lot, right?
Yo, he keeps going! Oh my god!
I don't know if it's too much, but I already swallowed the entire thing. I hope I won't get really sick. The taste is really, really, really bitter, and it makes me cough a lot.
Oh, it tastes bad?
We'll wait, and I'll tell you my experience with all the details.
Your body will start to heat first, you'll feel tingling, but it highly varies.
Do you think that I could?
Yo, I'd be so nervous, dude. I would be freaking out. This is like the come up on a shroom trip, but so much worse. You're in the middle of Nepal and you just ate poisonous honey. Or not poisonous honey, but like bad honey.
Consumed a lot of honey.
That's a decent amount, but we will see. Megu consumed like a small spoon of the same honey and he is throwing up.
So what I will feel
Why would you not tell him that before? Like that, I would be mad. Like, they just made me take even more, and then they were like, yo, our friend just took some, and he's yakking. I'd be like, yo, you just fucking drugged me, dude. Like, you just withheld information.
is totally a surprise. Everybody experiences it differently. Let's give it some time and see what happens.
While we wait for Mad Honey to kick in, I got really exciting news to
It's a sponsor. I'm sorry, I'm skipping it.
top spot on the leaderboard.
It's been a few hours since I ate the mad honey, and last I checked, Megu was feeling sick. I'm going to see how he's
Oh, so he's a little stumbly.
doing now.
How are you feeling, man?
Not good, not good.
How much did you consume?
A little bit. Just
I consumed more than that. You want to sleep? We can leave you alone.
I consumed more than that. You're a pussy. Maybe you're just not built for this shit.
cold.
Cold.
And my leg, my finger, very cold.
So, can you stand up?
No.
I feel thirsty if I drink water.
Don't
Would-
drink.
Why?
I also say I feel thirsty. I drink water, I vomiting, then again vomiting, then again vomiting. 10 times I vomited.
Soon after, I started showing similar
Oh, so he's saying don't drink water because it'll make you nauseous.
symptoms to Megu. My body temperature dropped suddenly, and I wrapped myself tightly in the first blanket I could find.
Is coughing normal?
Yo, he looks pale, like vampire pale. Oh my god, is that the light?
You want some water? Tea?
Yes. Look, this is hot.
Yes.
I don't feel any heat on my fingertips. I can hold it like this for hours.
You hold it here and I hold it here. Who can keep longer?
You still holding?
In the human body, granotoxin disrupts sodium channel activity in cell membranes and
So it makes it so your nerve endings aren't as strong.
prevents neurons and muscle cells from communicating and functioning properly. That's why
Let's say he has COVID, dude.
my fingertips are currently insensitive to heat and have abnormal sensations
I
like
really think it is just the lighting, honestly, now that I'm seeing it, because he's not that pale. It's just they have that bright-ass light on him.
tingling and numbness, and I feel this effect slowly spreads throughout my body.
Take it, man. Take it. I feel very hot now.
कहिले चिसो हुन्छ कहिले तातो हुन्छ जाने के कहिले खैमा 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 तातो हुन्छ कहिले चिसो हुन्छ कहिले तातो हुन्छ
I first felt like I was burning. So I tried to take off my shirt. And then after a little moment, I was feeling cold.
The lady also had a spoonful of
It doesn't look like he's mentally tripping, though. It feels like it's more of a body thing than a mental thing.
the mad honey we harvested today. She seems to be in good spirits.
हात के कान्छ हात कुरा गर्छ फाटिन्छ फेरि त्यहाँदेखि कपडा पनि यसरी यसरी घुम्छ
That's an old woman. She's tripping on that mad honey.
हात पनि यसरी गर्छ हाल्नु मन लाग्छ कहिले रुनु मन लाग्छ
Our host is definitely benefiting more from Mad Honey than I am. She's now in a euphoric state.
How old is she? It's so rude to ask. I'm sorry.
तपाईँ कति वर्षको हुनुहुन्छ कति वर्ष उमेरमा बुढी बाबा
1 year old.
What's she saying?
ए वर्ष भयो ए वर्ष कान्छ ओ कान्छ पनि भोगेर ल्याएको हान्नु मन लाग्यो हान्नु लाग्यो भने रमाउनु पर्छ
It's weird seeing an old lady act like that.
कस्तो लाग्यो
Like so relaxed.
Is she comfortable
Or like chill.
with us filming her?
मलाई पर्छ बोयफ्रेन्ड
Yeah, grandma's getting lit right now off that mad honey.
त्यो बाजेबाट के ओर्ने बाजे त्यहाँ हो अहिले बोकेर ल्याएको
I have a headache here, from my forehead to my left eye.
Sounds like a fucking migraine.
I don't want to keep my eye open.
I'm dealing with pain all over my body. Seconds feel like hours, and I slightly lose my track of time. The effects are growing more intense, and I'm starting to feel toxin.
Yo, I had that mouse on that fucking just chatting fucking scene so fast.
But there are rare cases where it can cause heart failure. To enjoy the medicinal benefits without side effects, it's best to stick to your doctor's recommendations. Fortunately, my body cleared the poison within 24 hours, and I felt much better the next day despite a night filled with headaches, nausea, and ringing in my ears. Mad honey isn't easy to come by. It requires skilled and brave individuals to harvest it from cliffside hives. The Gurungs preserve a rich cultural legacy that I hope will be passed down to future generations.
That was a fucking great video, dude. I really enjoyed that. All right, next.